I'm a 32-year-old woman named Soraya. For most of my adult life, I worked in professional kitchens. 11 years in the grind, line cook, sous chef, banquet lead, you name it. It was never glamorous, but I loved it. The heat, the rhythm, the unspoken teamwork. Then, a car accident ended all of it in 10 seconds flat. I was in the back seat when we were rear-ended at an intersection. The driver who hit us was texting and didn't even brake. I walked away alive, but with 2 fractured vertebrae and a torn disc. Surgery followed, then months of physical therapy. Just getting out of bed was an achievement for a while. I had to relearn how to move without shooting pain down my legs. I couldn't stand for long, couldn't lift anything heavy, and couldn't twist my torso without feeling like my back was going to give out. Kitchen work? Completely out of reach? Or so I was told. While I was recovering, everyone in the family kept telling me to take it easy and focus on healing. Everyone except my sister, Maris. She's 34 and runs a high-end fusion restaurant that local food blogs can't shut up about. Sleek place, lots of marble and mood lighting, and staff that look like they came out of a magazine. She's one of those people who succeeds at everything because failure doesn't exist in her vocabulary. Only weak people do. A few months into rehab, when I could sit comfortably for longer than an hour, I asked her if she had any kind of work I could help with. Something light, admin work, inventory logging, even ingredient prep if she was short-staffed. I told her I wasn't trying to take over a station, just wanted to feel useful again. She looked at me like I'd asked to borrow her wedding ring. Then she said, "People like you don't belong in kitchens anymore." That stuck with me. People like you. What did that even mean? Crippled. Slowed down? Not pretty enough for front of house? The final blow came during a family dinner at our parents' place. We were halfway through dessert when someone asked me how recovery was going. Before I could answer, Maris laughed and said, "She's doing great. Honestly, I think she's found her calling as the family's permanent couch ornament." Everyone laughed. I didn't. After that, I stopped talking about my progress. But I didn't stop working. I set up a mini test kitchen in my apartment, slow cooker, hot plate, prep table with wheels, and a ton of pillows strapped to a stool for my back. I started teaching myself how to cook again, adapting recipes and movements so I could do them with minimal twisting and bending. At first, it was messy. I dropped things constantly, burned myself, cried out in pain more than once. But every week, I got a little better. My breakthrough came when one of my physical therapists mentioned how bland the clinic's catered lunches were. I offered to bring something the next day, just a few containers of saffron rice bowls and citrus-marinated chicken, cooked in small batches. They loved it. Word spread. By the end of the month, I had standing lunch orders from staff, patients, and even their family members. I wasn't charging much, just enough to cover ingredients and gas, but the real reward was knowing I could still cook for people. Then one Thursday, the local farmers market posted on their socials that one of the food vendors had canceled last minute. I called in, offered to fill the spot for the day, and prepped as fast as I could. My booth was called Fork Mercy. I sold out of every item in 2 hours. People were coming back asking for seconds I didn't have. I went home with empty trays and a full heart. A few days later, I got a text from Maris. "No greeting. Just don't embarrass yourself." She must have heard from someone who saw me at the market. I didn't respond. At our cousin's wedding the next weekend, she pulled me aside near the bar and told me, "You're not built for real service work anymore. Just accept it." Then she walked away before I could say anything. I cried in the parking lot, not just because she said it, but because some part of me believed her. I'd spent so long being told to play it safe, to settle for less, that I didn't realize how small my world had become. And I was angry at her